Is the work of Dr. Anna Maria Mielchia, for it is very disturbing, but her work is shown through scientific testing and backed up by government and NGO documentation. And the evidence shows that humanity has already been infected with cutting-edge surveillance nanotechnology. This is a follow-up to my last report on Dr. Mielchia's hydrogel research. New research shows that those who receive the shots emit a fluorescent orange glow in their faces that is visible under a UV light of 365 nanometers, and those who have been exposed emit this glow around their nose. After his wife was coerced into getting the shot, PhD Justin Coy began his own research. He found that the more shot a person received, the more they glowed under UV light. The glow can be seen initially around the nose, and over time spreads throughout the entire face and into the neck. After a hot shower, filaments are expelled through the skin of the next, and these filaments also emit a glow under UV light. These filaments not only glow, but they have been shown to move on their own in spastic movements. And they are also attracted to people. In videos, they can be seen trying to latch onto a finger. And when a person who has dry skin, these expelled filaments will become airborne. This could explain how cutting occurs next to the unnext. Their trial document stated an individual in close proximity to someone who's been can be infected by inhalation and skin contact. In 2008, a biological nanotechnology pesticide designed to kill the brown moth in the state of California was deployed and appears to have included the same sort of fluorescent invisible microdye that we see in the scientific research. Dr. Hildegard Staninger tested individuals exposed to this nanotech pesticide and found that a glow could be detected in their eyes under UV light. Dr. Staninger called this the Eye of Horus effect due to its similar appearance, and claimed it was due to the use of fluorescent thiocyanate in the pesticide, which according to the literature would have been used to track the effectiveness of the dispersal. The idea has been around for decades. The Institute for National Security Studies' Non-Lethal Weapons Terms and References, published in 1997, discusses an invisible infrared dye which is visible under UV light so that rioters can be later identified. Justin Coy points out how the genetic code for luciferase, a bioluminescent enzyme found in nature, is included in genes, along with SV40, which could theoretically allow the luciferase to be written into the genetics of the recipient. Coy proposes that this could be what is causing the to glow under UV light. The TRACE Act, H.R. 6666, 19 Testing, Research, and Contacting Everyone Act, was introduced in May of 2020. The bill authorizes the Centers for Disease Control to contact, trace, and monitor the population. In late 2020 and early 2021, people all over the world started noticing purple streetlights, which is the color of UV light. The quantum dot tattoo research funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation provided a way of detecting whether or not vaccinated by including fluorescent medical information vaccines. Invisible near-infrared tattoos that would imprint beneath the skin to later be read by customized smartphones. In the scientific literature on quantum dot research, these fluorescent medical information tattoos have a similar appearance to the faces of those infected under UV light. You may or may not believe in biblical prophecy, but it seems clear that the ones running this diabolical program are using it as their playbook. From Revelation 13, and the second beast required all people small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, so that no one could buy or sell unless he had the mark.
That's Greg Reese. He has a channel up on truthmafia.com over on one of my websites. And we just did a video on the 3D graphene oxide nanoparticles for cloud seeding. They have a patent on this now where they're creating nano snow. So they're making it almost impossible for us to opt out, guys. They're hitting us from every angle. Our food, spraying it over our head. And a lot of the chemicals they're spraying over our head is causing dementia and poisoning our water supply and our crops. I mean, it's an attack on everything.
Aluminium. So what the hell is aluminium doing floating around up at cruising altitude? So now Monsanto miraculously have an aluminium resistant seed that can grow in aluminium contaminated soil. Why would they have such a thing unless they knew of a problem that was down the line or already happening? A study came out of Keele University in the UK, and bees were found to have had massive high quantities of aluminium in their brains. This is a big problem. We need bees to keep the food chain sustained and to keep it alive. And now Monsanto have recently bought a bee research company called Biologics in 2012. And they have genetically modified a bee that can only pollinate Monsanto crops. And also, this bee is resistant to all pesticides. So why would they want to design such a Frankenstein creation unless they knew of a problem that already existed or a problem that was in the pipeline? Dementia now is the biggest killer in women in the UK. And what's the main cause of dementia? Aluminium accumulation in the brain cells. We are in the fight of our lives. All sources needed for life to exist are under direct attack from these programs. Oxygen, sunlight, and water. Once you know about this, you have a duty of care to get involved. As a caretaker of this planet, we must all come together to stop these programs because we can do it. Once you find out this is going on, you understand that the air you breathe is being compromised.
Now, all of this ties into their immortality technology where they have this artificial intelligence running everything. That's why they want to get this graphene oxide in us, which is an amazing conductor of energy. So it's part of their smart city, their smart grid, creating this quantum reality, this digital copy of the human soul to merge us with machine and be able to control us on a level that we've never seen before. And it's already here. People think this is something that's coming up. No, this is here. It's happening now. If we don't come together and stop this, our children have no future. Look up the Avatar Project, Agenda 2045. By 2045, they plan on having you a hologram where you're a downloaded consciousness in a hologram. I don't know about you, but that don't sound fun to me. Now, we just got this new product that I'm super excited about, guys, and each bracelet is tuned at 7.83 hertz, aligning with the Schumann resonance, the Earth's natural frequency, and the same rhythm that pulses within our alpha brainwaves. This profound connection was first identified by Professor Winfield Schumann in 1952. It's essential for our well-being and offering a harmonious balance disrupted by this modern world. It's not just beautiful with this antique copper. It has obsidian on it, which obsidian blocks negative energy, psychic attacks, and you can get one of these today. It's only $26. Use promo code SALE17. That link will be down in the description and in the bio on Instagram. Just click on the link that says truthfulsocial.com. The link's in the bio on Instagram and in the description on all other platforms. Truthful, out.